How's it going, folks? Hope you're all good. In today's video, I'm going to attempt to cover this seat. Now, for those that watch the other channel, you'd have seen me do the seat on the Yamaha, which turned out better than I think everyone was expecting, to be fair. I am most definitely not a professional at doing this, but you know me, I don't like to spend money if I don't have to. So I've got this far with it. Obviously this seat was quite a bit longer, completely different shape. I scalloped it all down, shaved it down. Apparently I left a bit of a lump there, that's great. Don't know how much we'll see that once the cover is on. You can see where I cut it in half there, look. And then I've riveted it back together on both sides. There's a plate there, one there. So that is pretty damn solid. But I don't know how this is going to turn out, because obviously this is kind of a complicated shape. So I'm going to be learning as I go along. I think what I'm going to do is pull the material over, do what I've done here and what I did on the other seat. So spray glue it down to start with, and then I'll make up some plates and rivet through, and that'll pull the whole thing tight. The only thing I'm concerned about is this back section. I think I should be able to get away with it right up to here, but you can see I had to use two pieces there, mainly because I did run out of this bit, so I had to put some extra on, but also because of the curves. Normally when you have a seat cover, it's stitched. I don't know how it would be on this. Maybe the stitch would run across and go down or something like that. But they stitch them because you cut like a piece of material that fits the top, and then you cut another piece that fits the side, so there isn't really any torquing of the material while you're trying to stretch it over. So the stitching is what helps that. But I don't have access to that. So we're going to try it this way, see how it turns out. If it's really crap, then maybe I'll look at getting a sewing machine and doing it properly. But yeah, we'll give it a go. Well, that's turned out better than I expected on the first try. We do have a bump here though, which is kind of annoying, but I was thinking about putting some kind of a strap here anyway to kind of break it up a little bit. So maybe that'll make that less obvious. I can't believe it. No crease. That was a little bit there. We can fix that though. Just pull this bit off. Oh, that's good glue. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, I'm going to glue the back down now. Not too bad for a first attempt, I don't think. Let's get it on, see how she looks. It's probably going to look a bit weird with the red paint, but and that's not too bad. Wow. Not sure about the lines now. Didn't really have the effect that I wanted. I wanted like a crisscross pattern. I don't know, we'll see. Still though, gives a better idea of what it's going to look like. Not too bad. Needs a bit more finishing work, but I kind of wanted it to look like it had always been on there, if you know what I mean. Don't know, I'll have a think about it. Looks a damn sight better than it did anyway. I may end up having to pull it off though, because those bumps are gonna annoy me. Have to find a different underlay material maybe. But proof of concept, it's worked pretty damn good. I think that will look awesome, all black. Right, so I've just been in the van, checked over the footage, realised I managed to not record any audio for the first part of the video. So that's great. So you'll have seen whatever I managed to clip together out of what I got. I'm supposed to be good at this stuff, apparently not. We'll get there, trying out new technology and I. So grab myself a beer, come back in and going to assess what to do next. Now I've had a little look at this and not happy, obviously. I like how it's gone on, but all of this stuff, no. So what am I going to do? Well, I can either pull it all off, start again, or I can go over it with a second layer, which I think is going to be the solution, because it will stop this stuff showing through as much. It's got a good surface to stick to, and it'll be twice as thick. So I think that's going to be the way to go. I really don't want to have to pull it all off and start again. So I reckon double layer of leather. And yeah, also it'll be more hard wearing, won't it? So not that I'm planning on doing many miles on this bike, but okay folks, so I didn't film me doing the recover because obviously you've already watched it once, but I'd say that looks a damn sight better than it did. Still a bit lumpy and that, but you know, I'm not a professional at this. But yeah, I'm happy with that for now. I do think this gap here, see where we've got this lump? Can you see that on the camera? There you go. See, that looks like the perfect place to put some kind of a strap or something. I don't know. I don't want it to look crap, so maybe I'll have to have an experiment with some different materials and see what I can do. I don't know. But yeah, that'll do for now. Pretty happy with how that's come out. You can't see the lines as much now. Now it just looks like sort of old leather, which is the look I was going for. See him a bit there. It's a shame how these lines came through like this, because what I wanted, the idea was, because of that non-slip material, which is this, I wanted the dots to show through and be in like a crisscross pattern, but for whatever reason it came out as bloody lines. So I don't know, lesson learnt, don't use non-slip. Yeah, it'll do for now. I may end up recovering it again in the future, but who knows. So the next job is going to be to make some braces to go around it to clamp all of this down. Obviously I need to cut this stuff, but just some plates that are going to go around the outside and rivet the material to the plastic to make sure it stays in place. I'll tell you what, doing this is exactly the same as paint. It's all about the prep. If the undercoat's no good, then you'll see it through the top coat, and that's what's happened here. But again, you know, it's all a learning experience, isn't it? I am in no way, shape or form an upholsterer, so, you know, figuring it out as I go. That's how you learn things. I think I'm going to end this video here though, and we'll carry on with the stapling it down next time, or I might not even bother stapling it yet. If I'm going to change it, there's no point, is there? So I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until the paint's on, then I can see the colour, make sure I actually like the colour. Because I do have I do have plenty of black material if I decide I don't like the brown. But I don't know, we'll see. I do think it needs the brown seat because it's going to sort of set it off with the black. But yeah, we'll see when we get to that stage, eh? Right, folks, thanks for joining, and I shall see you all in a bit.